Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered, offering Zimatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
At Nutrien Masonry, they take pride in their work. They work hard to produce quality masonry as they continue to build their business brick by brick. They are honored to have been a part of numerous projects of all sizes. They do a wide variety of projects, both residential and commercial, across the tri-state region. They have done large projects such as schools and a range of residential, from house exteriors to mailboxes and fireplaces. Nutrien Masonry is proud to have served so many satisfied customers and are proud supporters of the Tornadoes.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
In the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered. Offering Zimmatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
At Nutrien Masonry, they take pride in their work. They work hard to produce quality masonry as they continue to build their business brick by brick. They are honored to have been a part of numerous projects of all sizes. They do a wide variety of projects, both residential and commercial, across the tri-state region. They have done large projects such as schools and a range of residential, from house exteriors to mailboxes and fireplaces. Nutrien Masonry is proud to have served so many satisfied customers and are proud supporters of the Tornadoes.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
And welcome to Centerville. It is 2024 high school football week 6 action here on Centerville Tornadoes Live. I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan and Mason Benzo tonight. We got the Benzo crew, and we're really excited to share some football with you tonight from Centerville. The Centerville Tornadoes and the Irene-Wakonda Eagles to do battle here in Centerville, and there you can see our Twitter handles, all of us. Mason, I found your Twitter too, man, so your Twitter's, it's on there. It exists. But yeah, Mason Benzo, the first-time camera producer for us today, and Morgan Benzo, our usual producer, and is also on the mic. Morgan, happy to be on the mic with you today, but a great day, a really hot day in Centerville.
Yeah, it's really hot here. Hopefully they can play a good game.
Yeah, for sure. It's really warm up in the booth, and I think we need to talk to Doug about getting an air conditioner up here. Uncharacteristic in South Dakota for sure. But let's get right into it, into our pregame. We apologize. The stream's going to look a little unorthodox because we've had some technical difficulties and us trying to push different things through our Wirecast system, but I stripped everything that we didn't need and kept what we did. So here we go. It's going to be just a normal look to you. It's not going to affect anything as far as the streaming aspect. Let's get into the bios for Irene-Wakonda to begin with. Irene-Wakonda comes out of Class 9B in Clay and Turner, Yankton County 2. Their average daily membership is 24. They come in with a record of 1-4, and they won their first game of the season against Sioux Falls Lutheran 40-20. Their head coach, James Strang, he's quite the individual, obviously a very prominent figure in the state of South Dakota as far as coaching goes. He's the head coach of the Irene-Wakonda Eagles in his first season as well. He's assisted by Eric Anderson, Brian Spurl, and Logan Van Winkle. Interested to not see Cody Mullenberg's name on there. I know he was an assistant for them for a long time. Cody, the Mount Vernon alumni back in the day. I know Cody pretty well. He spent some time in Irene and the Wakonda areas. Now let's get into the schedule for Irene. We mentioned their first game win over Sioux Falls Lutheran 40-20. It got them 41 seed points, and Sioux Falls Lutheran not to win a game up to this point. Then they lost to Del Rapids St. Mary's 0-52. They lost to Alcester Hudson by 50, 56-6. Lost to Oldham Ramona Rutland 24-14, and lost to Gayville Vollen 56-20 to get them to where they are today. A 1-4 record for Irene-Wakonda. Coming to Centerville, trying to spoil the homecoming lunch for the Tornadoes. And Morgan, this Irene-Wakonda team 1-4. They're going to try to spoil a homecoming for a team in Centerville. What's homecoming mean if you're a student, and how big of a deal is it to win on your homecoming?
Yeah, it's a really big deal. There's always a lot of people watching, so you're going to want to get a win out of it.
No, for sure, and I think that's a big thing, and the community really hopes for a win. It's a big community week. It leads up to the culmination of the Friday night football game. And let's look on the other side now. The Centerville Tornadoes and their biography. We've talked about them a few times throughout the year. I'm actually going to drop my level. I'm peaking quite a bit. So there we go. It's a little better for me. Still a little loud. There we go. Geez, I'm really loud right now. I'm sure that was very dandy for folks to listen to. Better now. Still no. There we go. No? Wow. All right, check. There we go. A lot better now. Sorry about that. I was really loud coming through, but much better now. Anyways, Centerville Tornadoes come in Class 9A, so the classification above the Irene-Wakonda Eagles. They come from predominantly Turner County, South Dakota, average daily membership of 34 males. They have their record in 2024 so far, 2-2, lost by 2 to Del Rapids St. Mary's last week, who's 5-0, a very big team, and I can fix that, don't worry. Their head coach, Kyle Brown, assisted by Peyton Heyer, who I talked to. Morgan and I actually had a conversation with him last night at Irene. Funny enough, we were at the Irene-Wakonda and Hanson Beavers volleyball game, so that was cool to talk to Peyton. And Dave Reuter as well. Tucker Tornberg will be up in the booth to our left. He is the quote-unquote home team assistant coach for the Tornadoes. Not a lot to talk about. This is Morgan's second game in Centerville for football this year, and I think there's a lot you can go off of. But having 2 wins so far, Morgan, is an awesome thing for Centerville.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And following that, looking at the Tornadoes' schedule, they started off the season. The game that Morgan and I did, they took on Dubrick area, and that game a lot closer than it was. It really was not that close. Centerville ran away with the game 37-26, and then lost to Alcester Hudson the following week 70-44. And then the week after that, beat Garrettson 37-20, and then last week dropped the huge lead they had to Del Rapids St. Mary's and let them come back and win the game. We will not talk too much into that one, but it would have been a huge win for the Tornadoes if they would have found a way to win there. So now let's take a peek at media polls from across the state, starting off with the 9A media poll. At the top, obviously, Howard. They have 19 of the 21 first-place votes. They have 99 total points. And Wall follows them with a first-place vote, having 72 total points. Warner in third. Woolsey Wessington with a first-place vote in fourth. And Harding County Bison in the fifth spot. No changes from last week in the poll. Phillip, obviously, the lone fifth-place vote from, I'm assuming, someone from out west. But no Tornadoes, as they were on the poll the second week of the year after they beat the Dubrook Dolphins. So hopefully the Tornadoes can work their way up. They're currently 18th in the class as far as power points go. Now we're going to flip the script and look at Class 9B. And it's a lot different in 9B, where the Irene-Wakonda Eagles reside. They have the Avon Pirates at the top. They have 19 of the 21 first-place votes, 99 first-place votes, a very similar poll. Del Rapids St. Mary's, the team that Centerville nearly beat last week, is number 2 in the state. And they had 1 first-place vote even after last week's ordeal. And then Sully Buttes at 3, Fulton area 4, Canastota 5, and then rounding out the poll 6, 7, 8, and 9, Corsica Stickney, Oldham Ramona Rutland, Coleman Egan, and Kadoka area. Well, we're actually going to take a break because the pregame is moving along really well. So we're going to take a break. Again, we apologize for our advertisements at the bottom of the screen. You will be able to hear them. It's just a matter of being able to visualize them, but hey, you'll be able to hear them. So we're going to step aside, and when we come back, we're going to get into starting lineups for both the Irene-Wakonda Eagles and the Centerville Tornadoes. You're listening and watching live on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
In the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered. Offering Zimmatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
And welcome back to Centerville and Centerville Tornadoes Live. You're watching our pregame show on homecoming week. It is the Centerville Tornadoes and the Irene-Wakonda Eagles about to do battle. The battle between the Class 9A and Class 9B teams here in Centerville. Let's get into starting lineups for both of these teams. And the starting lineups are going to come to you in a little bit different fashion. They're actually announcing offense, but I'm going to give you the defensive starters for Irene because that's what I was told earlier this week that we were going to be announcing. But here's the defensive starters for Irene-Wakonda. We do also have the offensive starters, and I will run through them for you very quickly after the fact. There's only one change, as almost all players play both ways besides one, or start both ways besides one. On the defensive side, the graphics up for you. Irene-Wakonda starting Brody Johnke, defensive back, 5'11", 160-pound junior. Jens Hansen, he's a name we're going to talk about a lot tonight. He's the 5'9" senior defensive back, wears number 5. Number 30, Joseph Oine, the 5'6" sophomore defensive back. Number 35, Noah Hansen, 6'1" junior defensive back. Number 41, Jet Kutka, the 5'10", senior defensive lineman. Number 45, Max Pullman. He's a big name. He has 47 tackles. We'll talk a little bit more about him in a brief moment as well. He's 5'11", and a great linebacker for the Eagles. Number 50, Jeffrey Mellum, the 6'1" sophomore defensive lineman. Number 66, Jackson Olsson, the 5'10" senior defensive lineman. Number 83, Caden Ganschow, the 5'9" sophomore linebacker. Now, Morgan, don't switch it. But I'm going to give you the starting lineups for the offense for Irene-Wakonda as they are going to be announcing the offense momentarily. For the Irene-Wakonda Eagles at wide receiver, Noah Hansen. At running back, Brody Johnke. Jens Hansen will play quarterback. Jackson Olson will play a left guard. Center will be Jeffrey Mellum. James Larson at right guard. Fullback will be Max Pullman. And Jet Kutka will be playing offensive line, and an end will be Caden Ganschow. Kane Healy, you'll see him play a little bit as well. So those are your starting lineups for Irene-Wakonda. Let's flip the script now and talk about Centerville as they come in. Well, no changes. If you watch the last Centerville Tornadoes game, it'll be the exact same starting lineup, all 9 for 9 here, but we'll go down the list briefly. Number 1, Miles Eide, the 6-foot senior wide receiver. He is also the homecoming king. And we have a graphic for that for halftime as well, so hopefully Morgan's prepared for that. Noah Schoenfelter, number 3. Alec Austin, the quarterback, number 5. Corbin Topol, number 9, the running back / wide receiver / F. He'll move all around. We'll talk about a lot more of him and his doings as far as movement all over the field as this game develops. Charlie Eide, the 5'6" sophomore center. Jace Brower, number 11, the 5'11" senior wide receiver. He's a great athlete out on the edge for Alec Austin. Number 20, Travis Hybertson, the 5'8" senior guard. James Buckneberg, the running back. He stands 5'11", 200 pounds. He's a senior. And rounding it out, number 85, Nolan Fisher, the 6'3", 215-pound freshman offensive guard. A very young team, Morgan. And Centerville looking to come in today and use that youth and beat a team who's young on the other side in Irene-Wakonda. We were in Irene last night, and let's talk about a little bit of the crowd we had a chance to see. In the 5th set, it's like they woke up all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, they were pretty silent the first 4 sets.
But that final set, it was really close. And as a homer, I think Morgan and I can be happy to say that the Hanson Beaverettes got a win last night. Morgan, let's turn things over to Mason now, as Mason is going to, our camera producer, is going to be showing you the starting lineups for the Centerville Tornadoes. And right after that, we will give you players to watch and then take a brief pause. And when we come back, we will have the coin flip at center field. And we will be awaiting kickoff from Centerville. So I'll let our public address announcer take this over. And with that, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we will be back right after the national anthem, actually, and then we will do players to watch and the starting lineups. You're watching Centerville Tornadoes football on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
At Nutrien Masonry, they take pride in their work. They work hard to produce quality masonry as they continue to build their business brick by brick. They are honored to have been a part of numerous projects of all sizes. They do a wide variety of projects, both residential and commercial, across the tri-state region. They have done large projects such as schools and a range of residential, from house exteriors to mailboxes and fireplaces. Nutrien Masonry is proud to have served so many satisfied customers and are proud supporters of the Tornadoes.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And welcome back to Centerville as the national anthem is in the books, and we are awaiting coin toss. Alec Austin, Miles Eide, James Buckneberg will go out, as well as Charlie Eide will go out for the coin flip at center field. And let's talk about players to watch. First, starting for Irene-Wakonda and their player to watch. We spoke about it a little bit, but let's really hit it home here. Jens Hansen, and it may not be working. The hotkey may not be working because you got to click that, and then you can just click the button. There we go. Jens Hansen, the senior, wears number 5. He plays defensive back and quarterback. He is 12 for 31 for 191 yards passing, 58 rushes for 253 yards on the ground. He has 5 total touchdowns on the season, 2 rushing and 3 passing. Jens Hansen's the name. He's quite the athlete from Irene-Wakonda. And for the Eagles, now on the other side of the field, the Centerville Tornadoes, they're number 5 as well, Alec Austin. He's quite the athlete. He's now rated, or this week was rated the number 1 quarterback in the class of 2026 per Prep Red Zone South Dakota. So you're going to get to see one of the premier players in our state play quarterback today. He's number 5 in purple. He's a 4-sport athlete, and he was a preseason game changer per 605 Sports. He has 1,265 yards and 13 passing touchdowns, and 160 yards and 4 touchdowns rushing. The Tornadoes won the toss and chose to receive. They will receive on the right side of your screen, the west side of the field. The field goes east to west, and you are now facing south. The Tornadoes in the purple jerseys, white numbers, yellow trim with white pants, a yellow stripe down the side, purple trim with a Tornadoes logo on the right left pant. Well, here we go. Morgan, it's going to be a fun one tonight. Looking forward to this. The Irene-Wakonda Eagles come to try to spoil the homecoming tonight for the Tornadoes. And it was kind of interesting on our way in. We got to see an interesting-looking van on the way in. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah. It was the Scooby-Doo van we saw. It was pretty cool to look at.
Hopefully the winner of the game gets to tool around, or the MVP of the game gets to tool around on that tonight around Centerville. Should be a great game tonight. Now we flip the script and look at what these two teams are going to do in the special teams department to start things off. Back to kick for Irene. It looks to be number 5, Jens Hansen. That's correct. Or number 45, I'm wrong. Max Pullman. Back to kick for the Eagles now. Not many teams, few teams have actually kicked it deep to the Tornadoes this year. We'll see if Pullman changes it up. He does kick it deep, and it's into the hands of Miles Eide to get things started. He stops and goes right. He breaks a few man ankles. Now he's on the right side past the 30-yard line. Breaks another tackle and jukes past a man, but eventually goes down past the 30-yard line up to the 32, and that's where the Tornadoes will start the drive. 1st and 10. After the kick return that was pretty interesting, broke a lot of ankles there. Again, I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan Benzo on production and color. Mason Benzo, the brother, if you will, on the camera. We're only missing Mallory now. Everybody else, we got the whole crew together. But the Benzos today, along with myself, Charlie Preen, happy to be here with you in Centerville today. The ball on the 31-yard line. Alec Austin in the gun, Buckneberg to his left. He's in the gun set with twins to his left. Puts a man in motion. That's Schoenfelder. He flips it out to Buchtenberg, who tried to break a tackle, and it was kind of a weird flip to the left side. And it's going to be net even, as Buchtenberg can't get back to positive yardage. So it'll be second and about 9.5. Morgan, you probably don't want to put that on the live ticket production or Wirecast, but 9 works.
I'll just put 9.
Yeah, round up. Or round down. Alec Austin in the gun. Empty set now, trips to his left. You'll see the trips formation quite a bit tonight. We're going to start it early. Left hash now. Buchtenberg goes in motion. Short motion. And Alec Austin finds a wide open Miles Eide in the stop route in the middle of the field. He's past the 40-yard line and tackled down outside the numbers for near first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards and brings up 3rd and 1. We have a helmet off, and that will take out Max Pullman for the play, as maybe he will get granted because he had something in his helmet. No, he has to go off the field, which is what I thought. So the leading tackler for the Cardinals is going to go off the field here for this 3rd down, which is a huge 3rd down for the Tornadoes. And in this ball game, again, the 40-yard line, they need to get to the 41 for a first down to the Tornadoes. Austin in the gun, Buchtenberg to his right. He takes the snap, looks to his right, and it's a screen. He's got Jace Brower on the right side, who breaks the tackle. He's outside the numbers and gets tackled across the 50-yard line. The Tornadoes get into Eagle territory on the 3rd down conversion. Great work from the Tornadoes playing small ball and finding the soft spot on the right side. Now it goes to the opposite hash and the right hash, but the Tornadoes into Eagle territory. And back on the field now for the Eagles is Max Pullman, the leading tackler for the Eagles. And the motion now is Miles Eide. They fake the motion and give it off to Buchtenberg. Buchtenberg up the right side, outside the numbers, or outside the hashes and past the 40-yard line of Eagle territory. He's going to get down to the 39-yard line and just be short. A gain of 9 yards on first down for James Buchtenberg. Good movement right now from the Tornadoes, and you want to see that kept up in this one. And it looks to be some sort of maybe orange out for the theme for Irene-Wakonda over there, Morgan. What do you think of that theme?
Yeah, it looks like orange, neon, yeah.
Austin flustered out of the pocket, and he cannot connect, throwing on the run to Noah Schoenfelder, and it will bring up 3rd and 1. You know, usually you see a big shot taken on 2nd and short, especially with a guy like Alec Austin under center, but he elects to go on the near side and incomplete. The ball falls. A note on the season for the Tornadoes. They have given up 8 sacks on the year, nearly giving up 9 there, as coming up through the middle was Jeffrey Mellum, who nearly made the sack. In the motion now as Eide goes left to right. He's outside the numbers, gets the handoff right. He's outside past the sideline, or near the sideline, and gets drug out of bounds, but not after first down yardage, as Eide will get it up to the 25-yard line of the Eagles, and the Tornadoes again moving the ball. Coach Brown gives the signal to Alec Austin, and he comes back with the play in the huddle. Alec Austin comes into this game 89 for 158 through the air with 1,265 yards, 13 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He's in the gun, Buchtenberg to his right. He's got trips to his left, puts a man in motion. That's Eide, who's usually the man in motion. It's a stop, looks like a counter. They hand it off Buchtenberg, who slips and falls. It'll be a loss on his own. The nearest defender will be credited with the tackle. And that's odd. That's the second time he's tripped. I don't know if it's the field, maybe. It's not dewy enough, and it's definitely hot enough that there just shouldn't be any dew out there. Could be cleats as well. Brings up 2nd and 12 now, maybe 13 for the Tornadoes. 8:50 left to go. First quarter action here. And I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan and Mason Benzo tonight. Alec Austin in the gun, twins to his left. Buchtenberg to his left as well. It's going to be the same bubble screen to the left side this time. And Brower forced out of bounds, but after good positive yardage, he gets up to the 24 or 22 or 23-yard line. Brings up 3rd and short. A big spot here for the Tornadoes coming into this one, their first third down of the game. They are 34.62% on third down. They've converted 18 all season. A little bit of a different set. Miles Eide, who's usually the I form, back to the right of Alec Austin. He takes a snap, looks right, goes left. He jukes a man. He gets outside. He's going to throw it up and throw an interception. Intercepted by number 5, Jens Hansen. And Alec Austin just throws that one away into the hands of Jens Hansen. That's his first interception on the year. We have an injured defender for Irene-Wakonda. And we are going to step aside, and when we come back, give you a brief update on that, among other things, setting up the drive for the Eagles. We'll be back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
And welcome back to Centerville as we start things off in an uncharacteristic set for the for the Eagles. Under center was Noah Hansen, who does go to quarterback at times, and they move Jens Hansen to the tailback, the fullback Max Pullman on that set. But the I formation, usually what string starts off in for the Eagles. Again, first drive of the game right now for the Eagles as they're running plays in and out. And yes, that is accurate. There's 9 in there. I didn't know if they substituted correctly. Running plays in as Strang does in the double wing, it looks like. There is no fullback. A short motion to the right. Again, Noah Hansen under center, and that swallowed up in the middle by a slew of Tornadoes. It looks to be Charlie Eide in the middle of that. That'll be his 16th tackle of the season. The 5'9", 190-pound sophomore in on the stop. Brings up 3rd and 5. 6:54 left to go first quarter. 0-0 after the Alec Austin interception on drive number 1. Alec Austin is dropping down to play an edge look. He had done that a couple previous games, but now doing it for certain. And it looks like Noah Hansen might just be your quarterback tonight. Noah Hansen in the gun. He gives it off Max Pullman, who's met in the hole for positive or first down yardage on the near hash. The sticks are moving, so first down Eagles, their first down of the ball game. 6:15 left to go, first quarter. But as I was saying, Alec Austin threw the interception into the hands of Jens Hansen. And Jens gets his first interception on the year. Noah Hansen, again the quarterback for Irene-Wakonda, and he is the quarterback again. It's a tight formation to the right side. Hansen gets the snap and hands it off to Jens. Jens has got a hole right side. He gets tackled down by the face mask, and that'll tack on another 15 on the near side. Miles Eide drags him down for the tackle, and we'll put 15 more on top of that, so it'll be 1st and 10 plus 15. That'll put the Irene-Wakonda Eagles up to the 5, 10, 15 to the 46-yard line of the Tornadoes. So that'll put the Eagles into Tornado territory with 5:44 to go in quarter number 1. Appreciate you tuning in to Centerville Tornado football today. It was a fun little pregame. Moved a little quicker than we expected it to, but hey, we're here and we're happy to be here. Again, plenty warm today, uncharacteristically warm up in the booth, and we took our break. And Morgan, you stepped away from the computer. It's so hot up in here.
Yeah, it's like burning up.
Speaking of burning up, we're all burning up here. We got a window open too, which is pretty impressive. You got to love that. So the 47-yard line, I was a yard off. Pretty good guess. You want this?
Yes.
So the face mask tax on 15, so a personal foul credited to, I believe, Miles Eide or Jace Brower. One of the ones. Anyways, in the gun now is Noah Hansen, straight in front of us, near side, and oh man, at least 3 of the Tornadoes went on the hard count, and we'll tack on another 5, so it'll be 1st and 5 for the Eagles. Now going to be on the 42-yard line, and just penalties after penalties, 20 yards in the last play of scrimmage in penalties. Twins to the left now of Hansen. Pullman to his left, puts a man Jens Hansen in motion. Now hands it off. Pullman, right side, breaks the tackle, and we're going to have a flag thrown, but a good tackle, good flow up. A tackle made by a slew of defenders, but Jackson Westra in there as well. Jackson Westra, I'd probably credit that him as his tackle, having 10 tackles on the season. It's going to be a hold, so it helps out the Tornadoes in the penalties department and backs them up 10, so it'll be about 1st and 15, 1st and 14. We'll call it 15. 10-yard penalty remains first down, so we go from 1st and 10 to 1st and 5 to now 1st and 15. Be interesting to see how the Tornadoes rotate Alec Austin in and out of the ball game. I don't know if Mason can pan down, but Alec Austin, the quarterback number 5, on the sideline right now for the Tornadoes, kind of walking straight in front of us. So we'll see if he rotates back in. But here we go. 1st and 15. They hand it off Jens Hansen, who swallowed up in the middle, but not after a gain of 4. Nearly getting back to the original line of scrimmage to begin on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 11 now. The defensive line for the Tornadoes, Nolan Fisher now playing more of an edge look. He's historically played in the interior. You will also see Alec Fredov inside, as well as Corbin Topol will get some time in there, and then number 14, Grant Meyer, seeing time in there today as well. Your edge on the right side, James Buchtenberg, at the top of your screen. As far as defensive line goes, a big play here, 2nd and 11. 3:52 to play. Fake handoff. It's a play-action pass. Tornadoes cover it well, and nearly getting under the route. It's going to be incomplete. Great defense from number 11, Jace Brower, for the Tornadoes. That pass intended for number 3, Brody Johnke. He has 3 passing catches on the year, or excuse me, 3 rushing touchdowns on the year. Got that out. 3:46 to go. First quarter, the clock stopped as we get a play run in by Joseph Owine. Owine comes in for Kane Healy as they will run plays in and out, it appears. 3rd and 11. The gun set, Noah Hansen. He's got men either side of him and twins to his left. They hand it off, a high snap, and drug down in the backfield for a tackle for loss inside. James Buchtenberg with the tackle, and it'll bring up 4th and 11. The Tornadoes get their 3rd down stop. Tornadoes on the season, up to that point, have only allowed 11 third down conversions on the year. A pretty good number. And we're going to see another player running plays in. It appears to be Wyatt Johnke running the play in. And we have Johnke, who has something on his wrist that he cannot have, who has to go out of the game. And that'll bring in Carter Mullenberg to run the play as well. I assume it's a punt. Jens Hansen looks to be back to grab the punt, so he will do the punting duties. Nobody back deep for the Tornadoes. And they are going to rugby punt it to the right, and oh boy, that was out of play very fast for a punt that netted 4 yards. There are no 15 yards, 15-yard punt. So a 15-yard punt will turn the ball over, or excuse me, will give the ball to the Tornadoes in a similar field position to last time. 2:49 to go, first quarter action. 0-0. Your score, Alec Austin appears he will start in the gun, Twins to his left, and Buchterberg to his right in the backfield. Noah Schoenfelter, the offside man, he's now in motion left to right. They're on the near hash. Austin in the gun, looks deep, wanted to go deep, the corner out was well defended. Buchterberg takes the pass, the flip pass. He's working towards our near side, runs over a man in the hash, and will get a first down, but not after running an eagle over in the process.
Knocked down by Jens Hansen.
Jens Hansen credited for the tackle. 2:39 to play, first quarter, and the Tornadoes first play, first down on their second drive of the game. Tornadoes on the 45-yard line of their own territory. Again in the gun, Alec Austin in a similar formation this time. Noah Schoenfelter to his left, Buchterberg to his right. Austin looks right, looks left, fakes a man, Buchterberg. Now he's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man, Corbin Topol down the field, and he's got it. Oh, he does not. He had it in his hand, had it in his reach. A great pass, but Corbin Topol could not come up with it, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10 after the shot and the attempt to go downfield to Corbin Topol. Alec Austin very frustrated, vividly frustrated with that one. 2:09 to play, quarter number 1, clock not running. This might be a long game if these two teams throw a lot of incomplete passes, which I can't complain, eh? You know, we'll take a long game. Get paid more, I mean. Love to see it. But no, 2:09 to play, first quarter. Again, I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Mason and Morgan Benzo today. Alec Austin in the empty set, Buchterberg to his left. He wanted to put Buchterberg in motion, but got another man to go. And I think that'll be an illegal formation unless it was a dead ball penalty. Was Noah Schoenfelter on the line? Yeah, I think Schoenfelter was on the line, Tucker. Yeah. So that'll bring up 2nd and 15 after the illegal motion, or whatever that's called now. I've always called it illegal motion. Yep. 2nd and 15 now, and see if a similar set for the Tornadoes will be the case. They've gone to this a couple times. Again, Schoenfelter on the near side, Twins to Austin's left. Topol goes pretty early, and it's a screen pass. Buchterberg wide open in the center. Can he get a block? He breaks one, another one. He's got plenty of blocks. Topol tries to throw one, and outside the hash is tackled near first down yardage, but James Buchterberg makes a 10-yard gain look like he went a long ways there, and it brings up 3rd and really short. Max Pullman in on the tackle. Who would have guessed? 1:46 to go. First quarter, 0 apiece. Alec Austin will start off in the empty set. Buchterberg to his right. The off man now on the left side is Noah Schoenfelter. He claps for the snap. It's a draw. Who would have guessed? Here goes Austin on the near side. Past the 30 and 35 and down to the 30, near the 30-yard line. Alec Austin. It's tough to tell with the down markers not being on the near side. But a first down pickup from Alec Austin will bring up a new set of chains and gets the ball up to the 34-yard line of the Eagles. 1:20 to go, first quarter action. A great developed screen there earlier in the drive, and then the draw on 3rd down. Give it to your best athlete. Alec Austin takes it for first down yardage. Here's 1st and 10. Twins to the left. Miles Eide in motion. Claps for the snap. Hands it off. Buchtenberg in the A-hole left side. And takes it for a short gain. 52, 51, 50 seconds now, first quarter. It'll be a gain of 3 or 4 yards. 2nd and 7. Back and forth game so far, Morgan. Not a lot of action going on, but a lot of incomplete passes. Clock, we're nearly 25 minutes into gameplay, and we haven't even got through the first quarter.
Wow.
Dynamite drop in. 2nd and 7 here. Alec Austin in the gun. Twins to his left. Now a short motion. Eide. Austin in the gun. Goes left. We're going to have a hold. He's going to throw it. Just don't throw a turnover. It's going to come back anyways. Tope will catch it.
We do have a flag on the play.
And it'll bring up the end of the quarter, I believe. Unless the Tornadoes decide to snap it fast. So the hold will back them up 10, so it'll bring up 2nd and 17 at some point. It's a matter of if it's going to be in this quarter or the second. 7 seconds to play here in quarter number uno. And so there will be another play. All right. Well, this will be the last play, it appears, unless it's a really quick incompletion of quarter number 1. Here, 2nd and 17. Alec Austin in the gun. Buchtenberg to his left. Trips to the right. Leg up. Takes the snap. Austin, he's got a lot of time in the pocket. He's going to go deep. We got another holding flag, but wide open is Miles Eide, who runs around a man, and he will score for the Tornado touchdown pending the infraction.
To Miles Eide, good for a 59-yard touchdown. However, there is a flag on the play.
Well, take the points off the board as this one's coming back. It'll be a hold called on the Tornadoes that'll make it even tougher. Holding called on the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. It'll bring up the end of quarter number 1. 2nd and 27 when we come back. The Tornadoes trying to convert. They're on the other side in their own territory now. A long ways to go to make this thing happen. Your score is 0-0 after 1. You're watching Centerville Tornadoes football on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
In the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered. Offering Zimmatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
Welcome back to Centerville. Second quarter action upon us. 12 more minutes put on the scoreboard. I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan and Mason Benzo. And is the exposure really messed up? I can fix that, but I have to take the camera off. We'll do it at our next break, or I can try to talk at the same time. Austin in the gun. He's going to throw it up. Brower gets underneath on the weir out, and he's wide open. Near the near side, gets down to the 10-yard line. First down, Tornadoes.
15-yard line.
Oh, you did great. I forgot to.
forgot about it.
I hope I gave a great enough description, or Canon had to run downstairs real quick. 1st and 10. Clock. There we go. First and 10. Austin in the gun, trips to his left. He's going to hand it to Buchtenberg, and it gets around to a few different people. I think it's recovered by the Irene-Wakonda Eagles. Flag thrown. There'll be unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Jens Hansen, I would assume, after what I'm hearing up to the left of me, and I would probably agree, yes. Unsportsmanlike conduct called on Irene-Wakonda, so it's going to be half the distance to the goal from the spot of the recovery. So it'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line. 11:38 to go, second quarter, and turnovers just plaguing the Tornadoes so far. They've had 9 turnovers coming into this game, and now 11 total on the season. Not quite ideal. We're going to have to adjust our exposure on that camera. We'll do that momentarily. I'll try to give you a time stop, or I can do it later, Mason. It's kind of hard to explain. 11:38 to go. The snap, they get it off Jens Hansen, who's tackled on the left side for a gain of about a yard. Here, let me talk you through it, Mason. So first, you got to unplug both of these cords, I think.
Both?
Yep, unplug both. And then, I did this last week. So we got to then click menu, as I'm going to hopefully click setup. And then
Are you able to zoom in?
yes, I got to figure out how to get off of this now. There we go. False start against the Eagles, and that's perfect because I'm fixing a camera right now. Oh my gosh, come on. It won't do it. Why isn't it? Oh my gosh. How do I get out of here? It's not letting me. See if you can get out of that, Mason. Good luck with that. I'll continue to announce the game. 10:40 to go here after the delay of game. A pitch out, or excuse me, a dive to the right side. Max Pullman tackled for no gain. Maybe a yard, but it brings up 3rd and 12. Did you get out of it? That is so weird. You gotta love that.
No gain on the play. Brings it 3rd and 12.
Again, we apologize about the scoreboard camera, but I know how to fix it this week at least.
Menu, maybe.
I tried that. 10:07 to go. Second quarter, 3rd and 12, as running plays in and out for Irene-Wakonda. Number 66, Jackson Olsson comes out. 9:50 to go. Second quarter. Here's the pass from Noah Hansen. He throws it out. It's going to be nearly intercepted, but stolen and caught by an Eagle. Jens Hansen, or no. That is not. That's Brody Johnke. Did you figure it out?
How about you run that?
Here, let me push the power. Let's push the power button on it.
I'll give it a shot.
We just got to make sure you adjust. You got to turn the exposure all the way to the right, and then get it to go back to normal, and then we can plug it in. 9:41 to play, second quarter, 1st and 10. Again, apologize about the clock camera. We're working on that. It's always tougher with them big jobs. 1st and 10. We appreciate you tuning in. I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan and Mason Benzo. Here's the snap. Noah Hansen, he's going to throw one long, and it's going to be nearly intercepted. I might even call that pass interference on the offense, but it was great defense from the offensive player. Coulter Johnson with the breakup. Jens Hansen, the intended receiver, who pretty much played defensive back there, as that one was thrown way up, brings up 2nd and 10. Well, Morgan, you can do it all. You can run the camera, run our production. What can't you do?
Play the trumpet.
Oh, darn right. Well, with that, 2nd 10. The I formation now. Noah Hansen under the gun. In the motion, Johnke. They fake the handoff. Pullman flip it out. Looks to be an option. Jens Hansen's got a lot of room left side. He gets past the 40-yard line, and we're going to have a flag thrown. Miles Eide on the tackle, and it might add 15 more. You get it?
It's a touch screen.
Oh my gosh, it is? Yes. So you got it?
Yes.
Okay. So see if you can get it back on the scoreboard, and then I can crop it in real quick. As we're debating here, let me
plug it back in.
So that's all the way.
So zoom all the way in, and
all the way down.
Okay, zoom all the way in, and then plug both the cords in. Then we should be cooking with gas. That would be a 5-yard penalty. 46-yard line now. It'll bring up, obviously, first down for the Eagles, and 9:10 to go, 2nd quarter. I will. You can try to adjust it, but it's going to be hard. 1st and 10 in the I formation. Noah Hansen. Hansen gives the ball Max Pullman right up the left side in the A gap. Bigs up 3 yards on the carry. We'll bring up 2nd and 7. 2nd and 6. I can crop it back in, Morgan. It's fine.
I'm close.
Okay. Well, if you're close, might as well. 2nd and 6 here, 8:33 to go. Tornadoes trying to get a stop. We're scoreless here. Quarter number 2. Turnovers, the way of the game so far. Fumbles and 1 interception. They hand it off. Jens Hansen breaks a few tackles. Now he pushes a man. He goes right. He flips the field. He's past the 30, past the 20, outside the numbers to the 10. 5, dives, touchdown, Eagles. Jens Hansen finds the end zone after a huge run. And the Eagles strike first with 8:06 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Doesn't look any better.
Doesn't?
No.
Really?
Doesn't what?
It should. I'll have to check that out at our next break.
Here.
Do I need to,
It's not great.
I turned the exposure like all the way down.
Yeah.
I'm not able to adjust it from here though, right?
No, you have to unplug the cords and do it like that. Yep, it's fun. Here's the 2-point conversion attempt. Jens Hansen in the gun. Max Pullman to his right. Takes the snap. Looks to be a draw. It's a jump pass that's going to be incomplete, but a flag thrown. We're going to have a debate here. It is pass interference called on the Tornadoes, so we'll redo the 2-point conversion.
We're going to replay the extra point attempt.
First and, or excuse me, 1.25 yards is what it should be. Half the distance. See if the formation's similar for Irene-Wakonda. A tight set I formation. Jens Hansen under center. Takes the snap and it's fumbled. It's on the ground and picked up, but no good as Brody Johnke ended up with that somehow. And we're going to step aside and try to figure out our camera. So We are going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the Tornadoes with their third drive of the game. You're watching Centerville Tornadoes football on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
At Nutrien Masonry, they take pride in their work. They work hard to produce quality masonry as they continue to build their business brick by brick. They are honored to have been a part of numerous projects of all sizes. They do a wide variety of projects, both residential and commercial, across the tri-state region. They have done large projects such as schools and a range of residential, from house exteriors to mailboxes and fireplaces. Nutrien Masonry is proud to have served so many satisfied customers and are proud supporters of the Tornadoes.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
And welcome back to Centerville. 8:06 to go. The Eagles just scored on that last drive, and they're going to kick things away. Max Pullman will do the duties, gets it back to Jace Brower, who flips it off Miles Ida the other way. Ida's got a lot of room on the far side. He's past the 45, now 50 into Eagle territory, and turns around. But after a great return, Miles Ida gets the Tornadoes put into pretty nice field position. Again, still working on our scoreboard camera. It's really fun, to say the least. We could always turn it and try to face it at the red one too.
I can try that. That is over.
You want to face it at the red scoreboard?
Yeah, I can try that.
Try that. Just move that. And you might have to pull some cords with you, but after the fact. But see if you can get that to work. It might be better. Would do the same thing. Would accomplish the same goal. Is it better? That'll work. All right, let's get the cords pulled over to that. In the meantime, 1st and 10, Alec Austin in the gun. Idy in motion. It's an option now. Flips it out. Miles Idy has to make a man miss. He does. He's on the move, near side, past the 40-yard line, and gets to the 39-yard line, but not after an 8-yard gain for Miles Idy.
We have a 2nd and 2.
Idy comes into the game 20 carries, 92 yards, and 2 touchdowns in the rushing department after he gets the pitch there. Timeout called, and that's perfect because we're gonna, when we come back, we'll have our scoreboard camera. You're watching, listening live on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota...
But incomplete, and then now we have a clock camera, so now you know how much time is left, so we figured it out. Thank you to my cameraman Mason Benzo and our producer Morgan for making that happen. It's always fun to deal with technology that doesn't quite work the way you want it to. And that's what we're dealing with tonight. 7:12 left to go, second quarter. 3rd and 3, a big spot here for the Tornadoes, trying to convert, score their first points of the ball game. Austin in the gun, Twins to his left, Buchterberg to his right, claps for the snap. He's got a quarterback designed run to the right. He gets past a man, but falls forward for first down yardage past the 35-yard line in Eagle territory. The Tornadoes moving the ball efficiently. The question now is can they maintain possession and not turn the thing over before they get into the goal line? Approaching 7 minutes now to go. Second quarter. The sign comes in, and Alec Austin will call the play to the boys. Here's what we got. 1st and 10, Austin in the gun again. He's got Twins either side. Topol, the tight end, to the right. Claps for the snap. Looks right. Didn't have the guy he thought he was going to. This is a busted play. Here goes Austin. There's going to be a hold. It comes back. Austin needs to hold on to the ball. He gets tackled for a gain of 2, but it'll go back 10 after another holding penalty. We will have scores for you at the half, as well as a brief halftime show in other area teams. Holding, as we said, 6:31 to go, second quarter, and boy, we're moving real fast. Well, Morgan, up to this point, it's been the story of turnovers. The Centerville Tornadoes come into the game with 9 turnovers so far. They've turned the ball over twice in the first half. How do you think, or what are they going to do to not turn this thing over consistently? Because they're just being careless.
Just got to hold on to the ball and not let it.
No, you're right. Go. Absolutely. Yeah. And Topol with the grab there and holding on to the ball is the big thing. And not letting that thing go, as Morgan said. It's 2nd and 16, 17 now. We'll see.
It's 2nd and 16 for the Tornadoes.
Big spot here if the Tornadoes can't convert and get past the penalties. Temperatures slowly dropping, but not fast enough for us up here in the booth. 5:46 to play on a warmer night here in late September. Here's the snap, the I form give. Here goes Eide, right side. He breaks the tackle, gets past another man, tried to turn around. He's still on his feet, still breaking tackles. That's probably a horse collar, but a little lower. Eide gets close to the first down, or their original first down stick, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Hard run there from Miles Eide. He's got the he's sporting the pink gloves and the pink mouthpiece. Morgan, what do you think of that?
I love pink, so I love it.
You love it? Well, players are encouraged to wear pink in the upcoming month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, starting very soon in October.
Yeah.
3rd and 10, a big spot here. Austin with trips to his left. Looks long down the field, and he's got Eide. Eide in the center of the field will score a touchdown. The Tornadoes finally find home and score. We're locked up here at 6. Do I hear a subtle tornado call? That is so funny. I've never listened to that before. Someone's playing a tornado, like a tornado warning. Hi, each other. We, me and my usual basketball play-by-play guy, analyst Spencer Bewley, we deemed the purple gym at the Centerville High School the tornado shelter, and we kept it. We actually asked the people during one of our streams if there was an official name for it other than just the purple gym. On the 2-point conversion, Schoenfelter reaches out. Does he get across? He does. Noah Schoenfelter gets across the plane and scores the 2-point conversion. The Centerville Tornadoes move down the field. They pass the ball in the process, and they lead 8-6 over the Irene-Wakonda Eagles. We're going to step aside. 4:49 left to go, second quarter action. You're listening to Centerville Tornadoes football on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Go to Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, WE.
Welcome back to Centerville as we are in second quarter play. The Tornadoes score on their third drive of the ball game on a long pass down the field. The post route probably shouldn't have worked, but it did. It beat the cover 3 and got over the deep safety. Miles Eide is just that fast. That is Eide's seventh receiving touchdown on the season. And that'll be Alec Austin's eighth. Boy, that ain't right. It's got to be close. Anyways, Alec Austin's 8th touchdown, or 14th touchdown pass of the season. Onside kick, right side, and oh, man.
Schoenfelder's onside kick was out of bounds.
Well, Thomas Roeder was the guy to get that. Beautifully executed onside kick to the right side. Unsuccessful, so it'll leave great field position for the Irene-Wakonda Eagles. And I apologize right now. I'm going to say it that if I ever say Irene-Wakonda Cardinals, I apologize. I'm an amateur baseball guy. I know the Irene Cardinals team pretty well. But it's the Eagles. It's a bird. 4:49 to play, second quarter. The Eagles will start their third possession in Tornado territory at the 48-yard line. So 48 yards to go. We'll see if they give the ball back to their main man, Jens Hansen, who's been dominant tonight so far. 1st and 1, or 1st and 10. In the gun set, men either side. Noah Hansen hands it off. Jens Hansen shakes the tackle, spins around near side. He's at the hashes. Gets drugged down. I didn't know if he got face mask drugged down or just drugged down clean, but he got drugged down clean. They say it'll bring up first down yardage. First down for the Eagles. Yes. 1st and 10 now as the play getting ran in by Joseph Oine, who on the season has one catch for 41 yards. 5'6", 125-pound sophomore, does the duties as an I formation now. Pullman in the I, or at the fullback position. He gets swallowed up right away on the right side, just between the center and the guard.
Pullman up the middle, brought down by Jackson Westra.
Jackson Westra in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. I formation again. Noah Hansen fakes the handoff. The ball's on the ground, but it's picked up by Noah. And Noah Hansen will bring them back to the original line to gain, maybe a little bit further back. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Nolan Fisher on the stop for the Tornadoes brings up 3rd and 11.
3:20 to go. Here, quarter number 2, and plays running in and out. Joseph Owine comes in again. Caden Ganschow comes out. James Strang gives high five on the way out. Here's the I formation again. We'll see if it's that play action pass. They give it this time. Here goes Jen Hansen. Similar to last time, can the Tornadoes make a tackle? They do. Jens Hansen drugged down after a gain of about 6. Miles Eide in on the tackle. And it's going to be 4th and manageable, 4th and 6, we'll call it, for the Eagles. Expect the Eagles to go for this one. 2:33 to go. Morgan, a big spot in this one. The Eagles and the Tornadoes playing a really competitive game so far, a 2-point game.
Yeah, it's a fun game to watch. There's a lot of fumbles.
Yeah, a lot of fumbles. If you like fumbles and you like defensive football, this is the game for you. A lot of loose balls and errant passes. Here's 4th and 6. We are going to have a timeout called on the field, called by head coach James Strang. We're going to step aside along with him. When we come back, 4th and 6. The Eagles trying to score their second touchdown of the game, 2:10 to play. Second quarter, you're watching, listening live on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
In the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered. Offering Zimmatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
Welcome back to Centerville as the B-Reel goes off. We take our B-Reel up in the booth. Morgan Benzo, our producer, snaps that picture, and away we go. We are really real up here in the booth. 2:10 to go, second quarter action. The Tornadoes lead by 2 over the Eagles. Big spot here, 4th and 6. In the gun appears to be one of the Hansons. We'll figure out which one. It's Jens. He fakes the give, and he's going to try a jump pass, and it's successful. He's got a man wide open. That's Johnke, and he's got first down yardage without question. Beautiful play design. Brings up 1st and 10. A big spot now after the fresh shed of chains comes, and we will see Noah Hansen under center again. Max Pullman, the fullback, directly behind him. Way behind him, Jens Hansen, the tailback. They give it. Hansen on the lead right side. And Jens Hansen swallowed up for a gain of about 2. 1:27 to go, and now the clock's moving along. Well, Morgan, we didn't expect this coming in. Noah Hansen at quarterback, Jens Hansen at running back. What a change of pace for sure. I didn't expect to see that. And to have a quarterback just change positions in the middle of the game, don't you think that's middle of the season is pretty interesting?
Yeah, you got to change your mindset, switch positions.
For sure. Got to be flexible, as our cameraman says. And there goes Jens on the left side. He's near the sideline, and he is just about to first down yardage. It's going to be close at the 14, 15-yard line, and we'll find out. And if you're a baseball fan, the White Sox just lost their 121st game of the season, which breaks the MLB record for most losses in a season. There goes Chicago White Sox fans. I'm sure there's not many after this season. 48 seconds to play. I believe 2 timeouts for both teams. Or no, excuse me, 1 timeout for Centerville, 2 for Irene-Wakonda. Play gets run in. There's 39 seconds left to play here in this quarter. The Eagles got to get things moving. Clock might be an issue here. Jens Hansen in the gun, Pullman to his right. He's got Twins to his left. Jonke to his left as well, split out wide. And the Tornadoes get home. Alec Austin finds the quarterback for his third sack of the season. Comes at a really nice time. Timeout called by head coach James Strang. We're going to step aside along with him when we come back. 2nd and 18 with 19 seconds left to play in second quarter action. You're watching and listening live on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
Welcome back to Centerville as 19 seconds left to play in the first half. The Irene-Wakonda Eagles have the ball on the Centerville 22-yard line, 2nd and long. Noah Hansen, he's going to throw one up. It's going to be intercepted. Jace Brower, he's going to take it down the far sideline. He's past the 30, past the 40, and tackled out of bounds. And a flag thrown on the near sideline. Another flag thrown. We're going to have either a sideline warning or an offsetting penalty here. We'll see if they're both on Centerville. If not, there's a lot of laundry on the field. We're going to see what the story is here with 10 seconds left to play in the first half. But a huge interception from Jace Brower. That's his 3rd interception on the year. A lot of laundry here. We'll decipher that out and give you the official ruling as soon as we find out. Again, fans, stick around for halftime show. We're going to talk about the homecoming royalty and our winners. The homecoming court and our royalty, to be specific. But, yeah, we'll talk about that among this game, a little bit of a recap of what happened, what's to come, and what's going on in this one, and then scores from across the state and specifically the area, as I know these two, I'm sure, are interested in the Mitchell Colonels game tonight, as they're both Mitchell Colonels alumni in the house. Can you believe that?
It's crazy.
Watching their Mason, this is probably your first 9-man football game you've ever watched. Look at that. We appreciate all 120 of you tuning in to the stream. That's a pretty good number. So we're going to have a hold on the return, an unsportsmanlike conduct, and a sideline warning, all called, I think, against Centerville, but only one of them can actually count, unless the unsportsmanlike conduct was after the play. Tornado's probably just going to try to run this thing out unless they try to work up some magic with their main man, Miles Eide. 10 seconds to play, and yeah, the Tornadoes are working way back there. Is Coach Brown going to try something with 10 seconds, or is he going to take it into the half? We'll find out.
Tornadoes take over at about the 12-yard line.
I think they're just going to, I don't know. We're going to find out. Here we go. 10 seconds left to play. First half. Alec Austin in the empty set trips to his left. 3 men deep. It's a simple cover 3 with man underneath it. Alec Austin, he's going to throw it across the field. Has Schoenfelter. He's going to stiff arm a man. He's got 4 seconds. He's still on his feet. He needs to get down. 1 second, and the clock expires as Schoenfelter goes out of bounds. That'll be a great gain for Schoenfelter on his 10th catch of the year. Your score heading into the half, 8-6. The Tornadoes lead the Irene-Wakonda Eagles. When we come back, we will have homecoming court, homecoming royalty, and those announcements among recaps of this game, what's to come, what has happened, and scores from across the state. You're watching and listening live on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
At Nutrien Masonry, they take pride in their work. They work hard to produce quality masonry as they continue to build their business brick by brick. They are honored to have been a part of numerous projects of all sizes. They do a wide variety of projects, both residential and commercial, across the tri-state region. They have done large projects such as schools and a range of residential, from house exteriors to mailboxes and fireplaces. Nutrien Masonry is proud to have served so many satisfied customers and are proud supporters of the Tornadoes.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest.
Welcome back to Centerville as I get you the shot of our homecoming royalty, who's taking their lap in the golf cart. Little halftime show here. It's going to be brief. But no, let's talk about the homecoming king and queen real quick. I don't even know if I put it in here. I don't think I did. Well, anyways, halftime here in Centerville. It's been real interesting so far, to say the least. I think a lot of the Centerville fans expected this thing to shake out a lot differently, to say the least, as far as how it is playing out thus far. However, you score 8-6, and Tornadoes are making things happen. And I can't seem to find my makeup of the homecoming royalty. Great. All right, well, I did have one. Anyways, appreciate you tuning in. Halftime here in Centerville as the Tornadoes trying to retool and figure out ways they can scheme things up, and the pass game has been there for sure. Their only score for the Tornadoes came on a long post route that connected Miles Eide and Alec Austin. A great throw from Alec Austin as well. Now let's look at scores from across the state real quick, and specifically 9A and B action. We'll start in Class 9B. Canastota leads Sioux Falls Lutheran 43-0 at the half. Phillip leads Jones County 20-0 at the half. TDA-ACDC defeated Burke 66-7. Well, it's not over, but it's going to be 50'd. Of course, Stickney defeated Cologne by forfeit. It's an unfortunate situation there. Faulkton area leads Silly Buttes 14-0. It's a big game, a lot of eyes across the state. Esteline Hendricks leads Coleman Egan 30-20. Del Rapids St. Mary's leads Iroquois Lake Preston 44-0. Dupree leads Faith 48-0. Hitchcock Tulare leads Sunshine Bible Academy 14-0. Ipswich leads Harriet Selby area 30-6. Castlewood leads Oldham Ramona Rutland 40-0 at the half. Warner leads Northwestern 42-6. And those are all your scores in Class 9B. There may be some duplicates here, but here's 9A. Alcester Hudson defeated Gayville Vollen 46-0. Dubrook area leads Waverly South Shore 29-0. Wall leads Stanley County 34-6. Woolsey Washington leads Gregory 38-6. Harding County Bison leads Timberlake 24-6. Dupree leads Faith 48-0. Hanson leads Chester area 32-13 in the first quarter. Wow. Polite Geddes leads the Lyman 14-0 at the half. Ipswich leads Harriet Selby area 30-6. Castlewood, we talked about that. When Warner leads Northwestern 42-6. And those are all your scores. Scores in 9AA, and then I'll do some 11B scores just because I'm interested. Trip Delmont Armor, ACDC leads Burke 66-7. Other scores, Hamelin defeated Redfield 59-0. Viborg Hurley leads Garrettson 36-0. DeSmit leads Florence Henry 14-12. Hill City leads Bennett County 36-8. Parkston leads Bonholm 32-0. Those are your scores in 9AA. Here's 11B real quick. St. Thomas More put up 69-0 on Lakota Tech. Mobridge Pollock leads by 22 over Belle-Fourche. Aberdeen Roncalli leads Webster area 14-0. Bridgewater Emory Ethan leads Baltic 40-0 at the half. Winner leads Miller Highmore Herald 42-0 in the second quarter. Elk Point Jefferson leads Beardford 13-0 at the start of the third quarter. I think Beardford's better than people think. Custer leads Lee Deadwood 7-0. Sioux Valley leads Dual 28-7. Parker leads McCook Central Montrose 14-12. Wagner and Woonsocket Weston and Spring Sanborn Central tied at 13 at the half. Mount Vernon Plankton leads Chamberlain 32-6. Rapid City Christian leads Hot Springs 38-0. And Clark Willow Lake leads Groton 28-7. Those are your scores. The Vermilion score. Vermilion defeated Millbank 20-0. Your score in 11AA. Mitchell lost to T-Area. Your cousin Tessa's going to hang this over you. T-Area defeats Mitchell 54-0 by way of the mercy rule. By way of the mercy rule, the Corn Poppers go down. We're going to step aside for the last 5 minutes and change. When we come back, second half action here on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
In the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered. Offering Zimatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grosenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to Grosenberg.com.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
At Nutrien Masonry, they take pride in their work. They work hard to produce quality masonry as they continue to build their business brick by brick. They are honored to have been a part of numerous projects of all sizes. They do a wide variety of projects, both residential and commercial, across the tri-state region. They have done large projects such as schools and a range of residential, from house exteriors to mailboxes and fireplaces. Nutrien Masonry is proud to have served so many satisfied customers and are proud supporters of the Tornadoes.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need. to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to Centerville. Half number 2 is just about upon us. The halftime break in the books. And again, I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan Benzo, Mason Benzo on the camera, Morgan Benzo on the mic and production. And it's been a good half so far, I'll tell you that. We're going to flip the field around and play another half of football. It was a longer half. We'll see if this one moves along a little bit quicker, hopefully, for the folks of people getting home, or for the sake of folks getting home. However, Irene is just down the road, Morgan. It's like a home game for Irene as far as how close it is. But real close to home, and Irene coming out today. And if Centerville doesn't kick this thing deep, I don't know what they should do. They need to kick this thing deep, Tucker. Telling the coach to our left, the Centerville coach, to kick it deep. But, yeah, a lot of open space back there. And, as usual, Noah Schoenfelder back to kick for the Tornadoes. He onsides it with not enough juice. Flag thrown. Illegal touching, the penalty. Well, a big shout out to Morgan for getting my Sprite and hot dog for halftime. Talk about, tell the crowd a little bit about the concession stand spread down there. I know it's usually good. Was there a specific fundraiser this
Yeah, they had
week?
a few for after prom. Oh. They were selling cotton candy.
Well, shoot, you didn't buy any.
No,
It's on the house.
I should have bought some.
And buy on the house means on me. But, yeah, as we said, illegal touching. Again, we apologize for our Wirecast. If you see a couple red question marks around, we can't really fix it, and we've had technical difficulties, but we're making it work for the time being. So that's all we can say there, but it works. So here's 1st and 10 for Irene-Wakonda. They hand it off. Jens Hansen swallowed up in the middle on the first play. Lost of 3 yards on first down. Alec Verdov in on the stop for the Tornadoes. It'll bring up 2nd, and we'll even call it 14. Tornadoes got some work to do offensively, but defensively they've looked pretty good, only allowing 6 points in the half. Here's 2nd and 14. They pitch it out to the left side. Quick pitch. Jens Hansen's got a lot of room. And Hansen takes it up to the 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Polite request. Yes. 10:52 to go, 3rd quarter. Appreciate you tuning in to our broadcast tonight. Here's the I formation for the Eagles. Per usual, Pullman at the fullback. They fake to Pullman, and Austin gets there. Hansen's going backwards. Jens Hansen flips field. Will he have enough for the first down? He's still on his feet, breaking tackles. The Tornadoes are not wrapping up. Surprised there was no flag thrown on that play after how long that was. 10:22 now after that long play as Jens Hansen ran from right back to the near side and picked up the first down, 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Centerville 24-yard line. Jens Hansen specifically came into the game with 58 rushes and 253 yards, having 2 touchdowns, and he has been all over the field right now. We are going to have a stoppage, a clock pump, and they are going to reset the play clock. They do. And here we go. Here's Hansen, handed off to Jens. Jens picked up in the middle and swung down. Good tackling from the Tornadoes on first down. That'll bring up second in about 9.5. Buckneberg and Eide in on the stop. Eide's had a good night. Charlie Eide came in with 15 tackles. He wasn't necessarily the starter inside, but he always finds a way to make a tackle. Pretty low-scoring game for these two teams, as usually they'll find a way to get in the end zone, maybe even matched here. 8-6, 9:04 to play. Third quarter. 2nd and 9 here for the Eagles in Tornado territory. They fake it. Here's the play-action pass. Tornadoes are all over this one, and it's going to be swatted down. Yeah, you can't do that. Jace Brower all over that and puts that one into the dirt. Yeah, the one thing the Tornadoes can hang their hat on is their pass defense. They have allowed, and get this, through their 4 games in the season, they have allowed 337 total passing yards through 4 games. So on an average, that is 84.25 passing yards per game. That's pretty impressive for a school of this stature, but their defensive backs fly around out there. It's an impressive stat. Here's 3rd and 9. It's cooling down now finally. You love to see that. We're going to have a false start. A couple guys moving at the same time, a big spot. Now it's going to be 3rd and a long ways. Morgan, you think they go to a draw here? Do you think they try to throw like a screen pass, or what do you think they do here on 3rd down? 3rd and 14 it's going to be.
I think they're going to throw it. Yeah.
Fair enough. We'll see. My guess is screen pass. We'll see. It's still pass. A screen pass for those of you that aren't necessarily football inclined is where the offensive line blocks for 1 or 2 seconds and then lets the defensive guys go, and then they throw it over the top of their heads, and then the offensive line blocks. That's a really good play to do on 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 14. Jens Hansen in the gun. Pullman to his right. Could have been a false start on the left side. Here goes Jens Hansen. Points a man up. He's going to throw it up, and great defense. Whoa. They're calling PI on the Tornadoes there. Coulter Johnson has a hand in there, and they throw the flag. Man, great coverage from Coulter Johnson. Yeah, I agree with the man to the left of us, Tucker Tornberg. Brody Johnke went plenty early there. And they throw the flag on the pass interference, which will give a fresh set of downs to the Eagles. And 8:16 to go. We're talking about this one. They're going to mark it off. Again, it's not a spot foul in high school as it is in the pros, if you're wondering why it's not much further down the field. But nonetheless, it's at the 12-13 yard line.
1st and 10 for the Eagles.
1st and 10 again for Irene-Wakonda on the 13-14 yard line, we'll call it. Noah Hansen in the gun. Max Pullman, the big senior, to his left. Man in motion, that's Jens Hansen. They fake it to him and swallowed up. Noah Hansen has nowhere to go. In on the tackle, the man credited with the flag on the last play, Coulter Johnson. He's fired up. A huge loss, 5 or 6 yards on the loss there. And great job of being able to fill that gap, Coulter Johnson. And if you're the Tornadoes, watching that quick motion from Jens Hansen to the right side and kind of stuttering around is interesting to watch. We'll see if they go back to that. Jens Hansen actually comes out of the ballgame. No, he doesn't. And he goes back in the game as he goes over and gets the call from his head coach, James Strang. And Strang's going to be forced to call a timeout. We're going to step aside along with him. Your score 8-6. The Tornadoes lead the Eagles. 7:28 to go. 3rd quarter action. We'll be back right after this on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. and they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Great work from our production as always. Morgan Benzo, Mason Benzo, and myself, Charlie Preen, happy to be with you here in Centerville on this late September night. 7:28 to go, third quarter after the James Strang timeout. Man in motion, there's that short motion again. They're going to throw it this time. The bubble there, but it's incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
It was intended from Noah Hansen to Jens Hansen.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
It'll be 3rd and 15 officially here. Can the Tornadoes get off the field is the question. Huge spot. Man coming in is Jackson Olsson. Going out is Caden Ganschow. Twins to the left. It appears Jens Hansen will be in the gun. Max Pullman to his right. He takes the high snap. It's a draw. He's swallowed up in the backfield, maybe for a gain of 1, but nowhere to go. The Tornadoes flow and make the play.
Charlie Ide also in on the stop. Brings up 4th down.
It's 4th and maybe 15, 14 yards. We'll call it 15 again. Huge 4th down. If the Centerville crowd wants to get into it, it'd be a time to do it. Big play here with 6:55 to go. Third quarter. Can the Eagles continue their drive? Running the play in is Bertie Johnke. Watch the back judge. He already has his hand up. They're not going to get the playoff. It's going to be a delay. And they do get the playoff. No, they don't. It'll be a delay of game called on the Eagles. Yeah, it took a long time, and the back judge put his hand up. That's usually tough if you're still in the huddle. It'll be 4th and 20 now, and punting really not an option, so I expect the Eagles just to heave this thing up. Well, they have to get down to the 3-yard line to pick up a first down, but it is possible. The Eagles with 6:27 to go here in the quarter. Moving this thing along. Real slow. They're going to move some men around now. It'll be Noah Hansen in the gun. Jens to his left. Pullman to his right. Takes the snap, and a lot of guys moving. Back him up another 5. 25 to go now. Pullman and Pullman and Jens Hansen both went about a half second early, among others. Well, now it's 4th and a mile, and as long as the Centerville Tornadoes plays cover 4 quarters or a variation of a lot of dudes a long ways back, they should be able to get a stop here. Don't want to jinx it, however. Noah Hansen in the gun again, similar formation, same men, right and left. Takes the snap, heaves it downfield. It's a corner route, and it's going to be swatted away. Great defense from number 11, Jace Brower, who already has an interception on the day. And the Tornadoes will get the ball back. That is their, well, they have allowed 4 or 6 fourth down conversions all year, and they stop another one there. Huge spot for the Tornadoes, and have an opportunity to go down the field and punch another one in. The Tornadoes if they do score on this drive, elect to go for a PAT or a 2-point conversion, it would put them up 2 possessions instead of just a 1-possession lead. So if that happens, it's one thing to keep in mind. Here's the bubble screen. Miles Eide gets it right side. He's on the near side towards the sideline. Breaks a few tackles. He's running backwards. Nearly fumbles the ball, but he gets net nothing. He will go backwards to where he began. Right idea from Miles Eide, but just unsuccessful, I guess. 5:22 to go. 2nd and 10. Again, 8-6 your score. These two teams playing some back and forth football, turnovers for sure, and turnovers on downs specifically. Again, we apologize if our stream is a little bit interesting. If you see some red question marks around here and there, we don't know why that's happening, but we're making it work with what we have here. 2nd and 10. The handoff. Buchtenberg left side. He gets tripped up. Jens Hansen takes his feet out. He'll pick up 2, though. Buchtenberg will pick up 2 or 3 yards. We'll call it 3, 3rd and 7. And expect to see the Tornadoes open this thing up. Third and a longer 7. Twins to the left, or excuse me, to the right of Austin on the near side. Claps for the snap. Looks right. Surveys left. Flushed out of the pocket. Here comes Austin near side. He's at the hashes and slips and falls.
Alec Austin on the carry.
And tackled across the 35-36 yard line. We'll call it for 4th and 3, 4th and 4. And I expect the Tornadoes to go for this.
Brings up 4th and 3.
Huge spot for the Tornadoes. Can they convert maybe even a pooch punt? Alec Austin, we'll find out. Twins to the left. Here's the snap. He surveys middle. He's got Eide across the middle on the drag. He tries to get past Jens Hansen. He does on the far side, past the 50, into Eagle territory. Taken out of bounds at the 48-yard line, but the drag wide open. Mano a mano. Miles Eide beats the athlete for the Eagles. Jens Hansen on the drag. Picks up 1st down yardage. 3:29 to go, 3rd quarter. A huge 4th down conversion for Centerville. They're 18th on the season, according to my stats at hand. The chains reset as the Tornadoes head back up to the line. Again, a 2-point lead, 8-6 your score, 3:09 to play in the ball game, or excuse me, in the quarter. 3 down linemen for Irene-Wakonda. Eide in motion. He turns back around. It's a flip out. Buchtenberg. Can he get a block? A flag thrown backside. Who would have guessed? And Buchtenberg gets taken down for a gain of 2 yards, maybe a yard. That one was heaved across the field. And I think this will back the Tornadoes up another 10, and we will redo 1st down. Indeed it is, so it'll be 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. A lot of penalties tonight, Morgan, for the Tornadoes. How do you clean that up? I don't know, but you have to clean that up, especially if you want to beat good football teams.
Yeah, definitely. You can't have those yards being lost.
Yeah, for sure. Morgan and I were in attendance for the Chiefs and the Bengals game 2 weeks ago, and it was a relatively clean game, but when it came down to it, it came down to the Bengals having a lot of penalties, and eventually that's what loses you games, Morgan.
Yeah, and definitely the misconduct.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't even think about that. We've had one of those this game. Here goes Alec Austin on the draw, right side. He's got plenty of room past 1st down yardage, and he will be tackled at the near hashes for 1st down yardage at the 32-yard line. As Alec Austin calls his own number and picks up the gain. Noah Hansen said to be in on the stop. And the Tornadoes moving the ball now. 2:20 left to go in quarter number 3. Alec Austin will appear to be in the gun again. Trips to the left now. Buchtenberg to his left. Topol, the tight end on the right side. They give it to Buchtenberg. Can Eide throw a block? That's the question, and he does. Buchtenberg will pick up a nice gain because of it. It'll be a 5 or 6 yard gain. I think it's 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Tornadoes. Good lead block there by Charlie Eide.
Picks up about 5 yards on the play.
And getting out in space like that's not easy to do as a center, but if you're a center named Charlie, I'm sure you're pretty darn good. That's all you have? Nothing?
Just like you.
Can you attest?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. All right. 90 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. Eide comes out of the game. So we're going to have a new center. And it appears to be Nolan Fisher. Here's the snap. Austin in the gun. He's going to heave one down the field. Who does he have? It's going to be all over him. We're going to have laundry on the field. Noah Schoenfelder, the intended receiver. And the flag will give a new set of downs to the Tornadoes. And Charlie Eide has a hand injury on the sideline. They're going to look at that. We'll give you more updates as we can. But, yeah, he's holding that hand. And automatic first down as signaled. So we'll move the chains at some point. With 69 ticks left to play in the third quarter, the Tornadoes trying to punch their second touchdown of the game in. And then if that happens, the ever important PAT, if the Tornadoes can convert that, they're up 2 possessions and make it even more difficult. First and 10 from the 13-yard line of the Eagles. A 4-down lineman set and a lot of men in the box for the Eagles. Alec Austin in the gun, Buchtenberg to his left. Claps for the snap. Fakes it. Play action. He looks left. Goes to the center of the field. There's going to be a flag. But a touchdown caught by Miles Eide in the back of the end zone. And we're going to do it over again.
Pass complete to Miles Eide.
Holding call on the Tornadoes. So take the points off the board. Miles Eide, what would have been his 8th receiving touchdown of the season, cannot come up with that one. He came down with it. He just was not successful in the accumulation of points legally in that one. Yes, indeed, it is the important one, and it brings up a very crucial 1st and 10 or 1st and 20 now for the Tornadoes. Trips to the left, trips to the right, Topol to the left as the tight end. Austin claps for the snap. He fakes it again. It's a play action. He looks for the same thing. He's got Eide on the left side in the drag. Jens Hansen, can he outrun him? He's past the 10, the 5, touchdown, Miles Eide. He's running on the track. He's gone. The Tornadoes punch it in on a huge drag route to, who would have guessed, Miles Eide for his 8th receiving touchdown on the season, averaging 2 a game. That's pretty good for Miles Eide, I guess. So not too shabby for Miles. And this is a huge, and I cannot express this enough, huge PAT. Your score, 14-6. This PAT, if it's successful, makes it a 2-possession ball game. 55 seconds to go. Here it is. Snap high. They got to fire. It was pretty much directly to Schoenfelder. Can he get a person open? He's going to take it in anyways. I guess it works. The direct snap to the kicker. You don't see that very often, but it's successful. Your score, 55 seconds to go, third quarter, 16-6. The Tornadoes lead the Eagles. We'll be back right after this on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
In the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered. Offering Zimmatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
And welcome back to Centerville. 55 seconds to play, third quarter action after the drive from the Tornadoes that goes down the field and punches it in after some miraculous series of events. The throw, the drag route that Heidi just ran past Jens Hansen, and then the PAT that was snapped so high into Noah Schoenfelder's hands that he just decided to run it in on the right side. And it makes the score 16-6, a 10-point lead, and more importantly, a 2-possession lead now for the Tornadoes. Noah Schoenfelder will put a boot in that one and kicks it deep. If that thing sits, it's going to be in a good spot. And, oh, you can't make that up. It's at the 1-yard line. Jens Hansen will shake a few tackles, but eventually goes down at the 12-yard line. Wow. Noah Schoenfelder might be the special teams MVP this week for the state. What a boot.
Tackle made by Jackson Westra.
It's pretty wild.
Eagles take over on the 10-yard line.
The 10-yard line is where they will officially start. And the Eagles will have to go 90 yards. 48 seconds to go here, third quarter. And then the full fourth quarter. I'm sure if they go on a long drive, it'll take up a good chunk of the fourth quarter as well. So the Eagles, maybe sense of urgency kicking in. Looks to be an I formation set again as what we expected coming in. Man goes across under center, Noah Hansen. Directly behind him, Max Pullman. And Jens Hansen, the tailback. They hand it off right side. There's the lead. Jens Hansen shakes a few tackles, gets across the 15-yard line up to the 19-yard line on the far side near the sideline, and taken down for a gain of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 2 with 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. But a huge, huge drive there from the Tornadoes, Morgan. And let's talk about that PAT. The snap right into the kicker's hands. You can't make that up.
Yeah, that was really fun to watch.
I've watched a lot of football in my day. You don't see that very often. You should feel pretty lucky to see that.
I've never seen that happen.
Stacked box here in the I formation for the Irene-Wakonda Eagles. They hand it off. Hands it again. He shakes a few tackles, and he is nearly on his way. Gets tripped up past the 30-yard line, but a big gain as Jens Hansen gets it up to the 32-yard line. First down for the Eagles, and the clock now expires. The third quarter in the books. The Tornadoes score one time and convert in a 2-point conversion. Your score, 16-6. The Tornadoes and the Eagles will flip sides, and we'll do it for 12 more minutes. You're listening and watching live on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Have you thought about utilizing a John Deere financial multi-use account? Visit with Grossenberg Implement today. It's a convenient, easy way to increase your purchasing power and get more flexible payment options, such as no interest, no payment for those that qualify. A John Deere financial multi-use account. Money-saving finance offers to keep your cash flow flowing. For more details, go to grossenberg.com.
Core Cares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
At Nutrien Masonry, they take pride in their work. They work hard to produce quality masonry as they continue to build their business brick by brick. They are honored to have been a part of numerous projects of all sizes. They do a wide variety of projects, both residential and commercial, across the tri-state region. They have done large projects such as schools and a range of residential, from house exteriors to mailboxes and fireplaces. Knutson Masonry is proud to have served so many satisfied customers and are proud supporters of the Tornadoes.
Welcome back to Centerville. Fourth quarter action is upon us. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, working left to right or east to west as we are facing south here in the Stan Schmidt Memorial Sports Complex. They hand it off. Hansen again, right side. They've ran the same play 3 times in a row, and this time it's only bottled up for 2 yards. And the linebackers for Centerville playing up quite a bit. Johnke was actually the ball carrier. Johnke appears to be being stretched out at the 35-yard line. With that, I'm actually going to give you some score updates from across the state, and specifically 9A. Alcester Hudson defeated Gayville Vollen 52-0, courtesy of the Mercy Rule. Phillip beat Jones County 34-0, is defeating Jones County 34-0 at the start of the fourth quarter. Dubrook area leads Waverly South Shore 35-0. That one heading into the fourth quarter. Esteline Hendricks trying to pull off an upset over Coleman Egan. They lead by 10, 30-20 heading into halftime. Wall leads Stanley County 41-6 heading into the fourth quarter. Woolsey Wessington leads Gregory 52-6 at half. Harding County Bison leads Timberlake 24-6 with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Dupree defeated Faith 62-8. Castlewood defeated Old Hammer Mona Rutland 52-0. Cole and I spoke about it on our radio show. If you ever want to tune in, I have a radio show Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. on KAOR 91.1 FM in Vermilion. But we talked about Old Hammer Mona Rutland and how they are kind of a sleeper team in the state. Were undefeated up until tonight, where they were undefeated and gave Castlewood their first win of the season. So an undefeated team getting beat by the Mercy Rule to a winless team. Hanson leads Chester 46-13 with 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Platte Geddes leads Lyman. That was my upset pick of the week. I had Lyman beating Platte Geddes 28-6. But nope, not the case. Ipswich leads Harriet-Sylvia area 44-12. Warner leads Northwestern 56-6. Centerville and Irene-Wakonda is our game here. A couple games in 9B, if I can get them in quick. Canistota leads Sioux Falls Lutheran 43-8. Phillip leads Joan County 34-0. TDA ACDC defeated Burke 66-7. Esteline Hendricks, we said that. Falkland area leads Silly Buttes 14-8. There's an upset brewing. Wabash Summit leads Wilmont 44-6. Del Rapids St. Mary's 50 Iroquois Lake Preston. Dupree defeated Faith 62-8. Castlewood defeated Old Hammer Mona Rutland. We mentioned that Hitchcock Tulare leads Sunshine Bible Academy by 8 in the fourth quarter. Here's Noah Hansen running around outside the pocket now on the far sideline. He's past the 35-yard line, up to, and we're going to have a late hit. And we're going to add another 15. Another flag, and that is unnecessary roughness right there. Another flag, guys. Morgan, you can't have that, especially if you want to win games. You're up 10 points. You got to just play clean football.
Yeah, exactly right.
Ride it out. And it's an automatic first down. I'm going to finish up scores from across the state really quick. Ipswich leads Harriet-Selby area 44-12, and Kadoka area leads New Underwood 38-0. Those are your scores from Class 9A and 9B, and swallowed up in the backfield, Max Pullman.
Nothing doing, James Bucknenberg on the stop, fumble on the play.
It was fumbled, and I think picked up by Irene-Wakonda. They're going to back it up to the 50-yard line exactly. It'll be 2nd and 12 with exactly 1 minute down here in the final quarter of regulation. Again, thank you for tuning in. I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan Benzo, Mason Benzo on our camera tonight, Morgan, on our production and color. Morgan, how's it been going so far for you?
It's good.
It's good?
It's been going good for me, yeah.
Anything
You're
fun?
doing great.
Anything fun so far? You're doing great.
No.
Okay. Well, here's 2nd and 12. Kind of a botched play to begin with. Pullman drug down after a gain of about 4 yards. It'll still bring up 2nd and 9. 2nd and 8.
Brought down by Jackson Westra, brings up 3rd.
Jackson Westra in on the stop for the Tornadoes. And coming into the game, he had 9 total tackles. Well, he's up to that number significantly today. Has the 5'10", 160-pound freshman. Some good youth around a good core of upperclassmen for Centerville this season. Big play here. 3rd down for Irene-Wakonda. Centerville has allowed 11 third-down conversions all season. Here's the snap. It's a counter to the left side. Jens Hansen's got plenty of room and plenty of speed. He's up on the far hash past the 30-yard line and brought down by Alec Austin, but not after a huge gain. Jens Hansen picks up first down yardage for the Eagles, and it's 9:46, 9:45, 9:44 and counting. The Tornadoes want this clock to keep on a-ticking. Coming into the game, the Eagles had 671 total rushing yards on the season. They've ran the ball at will tonight. It's just been turnovers and turnovers on downs that's hurt them the most. Here's a give to the back, Brody Johnke, who came into this one with 46 rushes and 3 touchdowns, 235 yards through their few games. They've played 5. This is their 6th game of the season. So after this, they're down to 2 left. And the clock is moving. 8:54, 8:53, 8:52. Tornadoes like to see it. Here's 2nd and 6. A lot of men in the box here. Twins to the left in the shotgun formation. They hand it off. Jens Hansen swallowed up in the backfield.
Hansen on the carry, nothing doing. James Buchtenberg.
James Buchtenberg, Corbin Topol in there on the stop. Buchtenberg had 13 tackles coming into the night.
On the tackle. 3rd and 9.
Great work from the Tornadoes. Fill in that hole. Eagles trying to put a long drive together and cap this thing off. But huge 3rd down. 3rd and 9. The I formation. Tight end to the left side, wing back, if you will, to the left side. Snap a little errant. Outside the pocket is Noah Hansen. He looks downfield. He has a man, and he cannot convert. The pass incomplete. Brody Johnke, the intended receiver.
Pass incomplete. Schoenfelder defends the pass.
It was open. And I don't want to say this is the game, but a large part of the next 7 minutes is contingent on this very play. Huge play, Morgan. 9 yards. Who do you give the ball to? You try to throw that same route again to Johnke, or do you go to your guy, Jens Hansen, who's been your speedy guy all day? Do you go to Jens Hansen or Brody Johnke in this play?
Jens Hansen.
All right, well, we're going to see if Morgan's right. Here's 4th and 9. Here's the snap. Noah Hansen flustered in the pocket. It's going to be a hold, and it's not going to be caught.
There is a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. I think the flag will be declined, as it looked to be a hold to me. A lot of laundry, 2 flags for sure. The Tornadoes will decline the flag, and the Tornadoes will turn the Eagles over on downs. The Tornadoes get their stop they needed with 7:44 to play in the final quarter of regulation. Now, can the Tornadoes put 2 clock mode on? That's the question. Huge drive. The Tornadoes can take what they have in a 2-possession lead and just bleed this clock out. Appears to be the I formation. Austin Under center, Buchtenberg directly behind him. They hand it off. Buchtenberg on the left side. He takes about 3 yards for himself. The I formation running back, Miles Eide, vividly tired in the backfield on that play. $7:14 to go. Fourth quarter. In the gun now, Alec Austin puts Eide in motion. They give it to him on the jet. He's got Buchtenberg to block. Can he get a block? He gets up inside it. Heidi's still on his feet. Past the 40-yard line. Now down to the 45 and stays in bounds. He'll be down at the 47-yard line. But first down yardage and the clock still moving, I believe. That stops for a first down. Oh, he might have stepped out earlier than a guy thought. And they call him out at the 40. So he did step out of bounds, so the clock not going to run. 6:56. Great design there, getting your fast guy out into space. Here's 1st and 10. Austin, a similar motion, an orbit motion this time. Nothing doing. They hand it off Buchtenberg, left side, who spins, nearly gets the ball stolen away by Max Pullman. Pullman tackles him down with the ball, but it'll bring up 2nd and 5. Tornadoes keeping that clock a-moving. Again, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. It's been a great few quarters of play, close, and even closer. A lot of turnovers for sure, and a lot of things that these two teams can look back on and try to clean up. The gun set empty, however, for Austin. Trips to the left. Eide goes in a short motion. It's a draw. Here goes Alec Austin up the left side. Shakes another tackle and gets across midfield. And they're saying Alec Austin was down. He did fumble it, but he was down by Ganchow. First down yardage. He'll get the ball up to the 35, 36-yard line, we'll call it. 1st and 10. And now 6 minutes left to play. 360 ticks left to play. It's not a lot of time. The Eagles need 2 scores bare minimum to get back in this thing. We'll see what they do here. You got to apply a little bit more pressure, but just when you do, the Tornadoes can go over the top. In the gun, Austin. Buchtenberg to his right. Waits for the official in the back to put his hand up. Hands it off. Buchtenberg, a lot of ankle biters, but goes down for a gain of about 3 yards.
Brought down by James Larson.
James Larson on the stop for the Eagles.
2nd and 7.
And a good gain for the Tornadoes. Getting one of their more safe ball handlers, and James Buchtenberg the ball. James, the 5'11", 200-pound senior, came into the game today with 2 touchdowns and 234 rushing yards on the season, and that discounts all the work he does because he is one of the mainstays of this team, throwing blocks for Alec Austin and being the fullback and lead blocker in a lot of options. Alec Austin will call his own number on a lot of fakes and takes it up for a gain of a couple of yards. Timeout is going to be called by Irene-Wakonda. We are going to step aside along with James Strang and the Eagles when we come back. 4:38 to play, final quarter of action. We'll be back right after this on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
And welcome back to Centerville as we are in fourth quarter action. Again, I'm Charlie Preen, joined by Morgan Benzo, who is making all sorts of noise with her headset. And Mason Benzo on the camera. It's been a great night here in Centerville. It's slowly starting to cool down. It's been a hotter week, unusually hot for late September. But in our game tonight, your score 16-6 with 4:38 left to go in the final quarter. Can the Tornadoes go down the field and chew all this clock away? Morgan, what do you think? Who do you give the ball to? Do you keep it in your quarterback's hands? Do you keep it? You give it to your running back, who's been so safe with it through his year so far?
I think you give it to the running back. Just try to get as many yards as you can.
They fake it to him there, Morgan. You were close, but the quarterback takes it. He's got a lot of room. He's going to run it in. Touchdown, Tornadoes. Well, that's a way to do it. Alec Austin goes on a 37-yard scamper for the score, 22-6. Now your score. And I'm not sure if they're going to try the PAT again after last time, but their two-point conversion trickery play seems to be pretty funny looking, so we'll see. And they are going to go for two. Austin in the gun. Bucknerberg to his right. Eide goes in motion. They flip it out. Bucknerberg, fake pass. They throw it to him. Touchdown. Excuse me, two-point conversion. Good. Jace Brower catches it, and it's now an 18-point ball game. So it's now a three-possession ball game. The Irene-Wakonda Eagles have a lot of work to do. We'll be back right after this on Centerville Tornadoes Live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olsson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olsson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
Welcome back to Centerville as the Tornadoes score on the Alec Austin 37-yard touchdown run that probably shouldn't have gone for a touchdown, but hey, it did. Then they ran a trick play on the ensuing two-point conversion. It was successful. Jace Brower with the reception makes your score 24-6. 4:31 left to play in regulation. This thing just got out of hand all of a sudden for the Eagles. Schoenfelder sticks his arm up, and he's going to boot this thing away. Onside kick to the left side this time, and getting on it is number 3, Brody Johnke, and the ball's out. Who has it? Appears to be Irene-Wakonda. Yes.
Recovered by Johnke for the Eagles.
Well,
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Not a lot you can say. A hard-fought game from Irene-Wakonda. We'll see if they keep trying to slug away with 4:20 left, down 18. Stick around for our post-game show. It's going to be short and sweet tonight, but there will be one. Post-game show that gives you what you need to know on what's moving forward. We will get our graphics up of both of these teams and who they take on next. 1st and 10 for Irene-Wakonda. Hansen throws that one deep. And that's your casual cornerback. Coulter Johnson lets that one fall through his hands.
Incomplete, defended by Coulter Johnson.
Well, Coulter Johnson really could have put the icing on the cake there. Here's 2nd and 10. Noah Hansen in the gun. Takes the snap. Goes left to Jens. Jens did not shake the first tackle, believe it or not, and they throw a flag.
Pass complete, brought down by Coulter Johnson. Short gain on the play. There is a flag on the play.
And we're going to have some deliberation. And if I'm Coach Brown, I do not want to see the flag yards for the game. Can't be good. They're talking a long time. They might waive this thing. Yeah. They're really deliberating here, and it might have just been the nameplate. I don't know. Somebody cue the Jeopardy music. They're waving the flag.
No flag on the play.
Well, after a congregation and a quick meeting, it's 2nd and 8. Twins to the left, no Hansen in the gun again. And Jens, he was excited to get going there. Everybody else went and Jens, everybody else stayed and Jens went. Back above 5. Well, when your fastest receiver takes off as fast as he can and goes 10 yards down the field before he turns around, that's impressive. Here's 3rd and 14. Irene-Wakonda has one more stoppage in this one. Here's the snap. Noah Hansen throws it downfield. Into the, oh my.
Pass incomplete, defended by
Jackson Westra is going to get flamed in film watching on Monday. The freshman could have had his first interception of his career. It just went through his hands. Yeah. His teammates are going to have a heyday with that one. That's getting sent to the group chat.
Oh, yeah. I was in the group chat for sure.
Might even be in there already.
They're getting footage of it, too.
Yeah. Probably from our stream. Here's 4th and 14. The snap. Noah Hansen. Out of the pocket right side. He's going to throw it. Near side. Jens Hansen. Not going to be enough. Tornadoes take over on downs.
defended by Westra.
Good defense from the Tornadoes, and 3:39 to go, and the Tornadoes, I assume, going to clock mode. First and 10 after a turnover on downs where Tornadoes really going to put the icing on the cake. Here's the motion. They fake it. It's play action. Down the field. Topol and nearly intercepted. Appears that Centerville is just trying to trying to call different plays right now to see what works against a live team besides their scouties. So we'll keep that one in the bag of our playbook. 3:34 to go, fourth quarter. Appreciate you sticking with us today. 2nd and 10. Tornadoes looking to get past 500 and go to 3-2. Here's the snap. Miles Heide, plenty of room. Left side. He's outside the numbers. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Tornadoes. They pour another one on. 46 yards. Miles Heide takes it in. And here comes all the scoring. The fans heading for their cars. Looks like it's going to be a spread formation here. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Buchtenberg in the backfield. Man in motion, that's Brower. He stops. Here's the snap. Austin throws a fade. Right side. Caught! What a play. Miles Heide comes down with it. Well, that's a way to throw a fade. 32-6 your score. Tornadoes lead by a lot. We'll step aside when we come back. Hopefully we can get to the end of this one.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Everyone at Total Stop are big sports fans. And they want to wish the very best to the participating teams and their loyal fans. Don't forget to stop at your local Total Stop for your gas and grocery needs. Plus, get Total Stop rewards by downloading the app. To get more information, go to TotalStopFoodStore.com.
Welcome back to Centerville as Noah Schoenfelder going to put his boot into that one. He does, and impressively. Oh, my. No, that's not how that works. He's got to pick the flag up. Really? He was claiming that the feet of the defender was out at the same time that the ball was out. However, if we had instant replay, which we can't use because our Wirecast is buggy, we could show you that the left foot was still in. Doesn't matter. Ball gets brought up to the 35. Yeah, definitely interesting. Coaches, but that'll be 1st and 10 at 35. Like I said, 3:25 to go. I should really be an official.
Yes, you should.
Morgan, I could teach you everything. A lot of guys in the box for the Ville. No deep safeties. Somebody runs in late to play guard. This is going to be interesting. Guessing it's a pass. Snap. Throwing right, or excuse me, left. Jens Hansen breaks the tackle, breaks another one, and eventually gets tackled after A lot of juking and jiving for 8 yards. But the clock's moving, so we'll work at that. 26-point ball game is what it is right now. Second and 4. Here's the snap. Noah Hansen hucks that thing deep. And, oh my. I don't mean to be that fella, but Riley Cole and Jackson Wester are going to get flamed in that group chat. Riley Cole, that one goes through his hands. Third and 4, clock stop, 2:46. Again, your score 32-6 here in Centerville with just 2:46 to play. Man in motion for Irene-Wakonda. It's Johnke. They throw it to Johnke. He breaks a tackle, breaks another. Man all over him. And he's smothered, but not after getting into Centerville territory at the 46-yard line. A little frustration there. So it'll back the Irene-Wakonda Eagles up 15 after the spot.
Flag on the play.
Well, I'm sure glad that our officials have gotten on the same page tonight because they've had plenty of time. Some crews get together and some crews have walkie-talkies. Everybody's different. But everybody tries to do their job the best of their ability, and that's all you ask. These guys making sure they get it right here on third and it would be a first down. Yep. So the penalties offset, 2 unsportsmanlike conducts will result in a net nothing, but both players called with the infraction. The clock's moving. 2:35 to play. Here's the snap. Noah Hansen looks left. He's got Jens. Oh my. And another flag.
Complete for about 8 yards. Several players on the tackle. Riley Cole. Zach Childress also in on the play.
So we'll deliberate again, but then we'll figure out that from here we add 15 and call it first down.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle against the Tornadoes.
There might be close to 200 yards of penalties in this game. Just for Centerville. For sure 200 plus total. So it's first and 10, as I said, from the 25-yard line. 2:23 to go. The clock starts to move again. Here's the snap. Jens Hansen takes the give and gets smothered for a short gain. And we're going to have an injury, so...
Keeper on the play.
Oh, no, he gets up.
By Ty Cahoy.
So we're having a come to Jesus meeting. 2:06 to go. Clock's moving. Timeout called by Centerville. We'll step aside along with them when we come back. 2:02 to go.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
In the market for a new irrigator? Automatic Irrigation in Centerville has you covered. Offering Zimmatic irrigators to help you get water to the fields. They tackle all brands when it comes to repairs. Also repairing and selling soak-up grain bins to complete the automatic irrigation game for a touchdown. Go Tornadoes!
Welcome back to Centerville. Oh, my. Look at this, Morgan. You think this is funny.
Oh, my God.
Raccoons on the Deere camera tonight as they are having a party, if you will, in front of our Deere camera. Yes. 2:02 to go, fourth quarter, after the timeout by the Tornadoes. The snap to Noah Hansen eventually. It's a pass. They throw it down the field. And that one's caught. Zach Childress gets the interception. And Zach Childress gets to the crowd with him, gets the team on his back. You love to see that. Congratulations to Zach on the interception. The freshman, I assume, gets his first interception of his career. 1:53 to go. And will the Tornadoes just end this thing is the question. If they pick up one first down, it's for sure over. But it looks like Coach Brown is going to get the second stringers out there and get some reps. First and 10. And timeout, I guess. Called by Centerville. We'll stay here. Let's do our post game now, huh? Post game while the game is happening. Started off slow for sure. The two teams scored for a combined 14 points in the first half. Not ideal then. The Tornadoes scored once in the third quarter and really started lighting things up here in the fourth and have dominated since then. For the Tornadoes, though, they had some great play from their quarterback, Alec Austin, who threw a pick and fumbled once but recovered as he does. So it was good work from Alec Austin and company. Miles Idea. A couple of phenomenal plays throughout this game, notably that drag route that went for a score and then the fader route that ended up resulting in that 2-point conversion for the 32nd point of the game. So great job from the offensive attack of the Tornadoes. Zach Childress in at quarterback for the Tornadoes. So he's going to orchestrate this offense. Man in motion. Childress hands that off. And not a lot of room for our guy, Riley Cole. But clock's moving. Kane Healy in on the stop for Irene-Wakonda. Looking forward, Morgan, do you have the schedule for Centerville moving forward? Don't bring it up quite yet, but I'm just saying make sure you have it ready. But, yeah, after this thing goes final, we'll look at the schedules for both teams, what's coming up, as well as I pretty much got you all the good scores out of 9A, so that'll be that. 1:18 left to go in fourth quarter. Childress in the gun. Trips to his left, empty, and high snap, got bailed out by something. I believe false start or illegal procedure. They'll call it false start. Indeed, 68 ticks to go.
That is a false start against the Tornadoes.
So it'll back out the Tornadoes up another 5, so 2nd and 22 is what it is officially, but it's maybe a little bit short, honestly. Cool little funky looking route on the right side. Childress lets that thing fly and overshoots pretty much everybody over there.
Pass intended for Thomas Rotter.
Thomas Rotter was the intended receiver. 53 seconds. The ball boy not doing his due diligence as everyone getting on him, but he gets the ball in. 53 seconds. 3rd and 22 now for the Tornadoes. And the Centerville student section doing the I believe that we will win chant. Here's the snap. They give the ball off to Riley Cole, who's got room. There's a pretty good hole there. And nasty looking tackle. Or that was Connor Pingree on the carry, my bad.
Tripped up by Hayden Hansen. Flag on play.
Clear and obvious hold in the center of the field. I agree with that one. Again, we appreciate you tuning in. Morgan Benzo, Mason Benzo, and myself, Charlie Preen, with you tonight, doing our best. Again, apologize. Our productions are interesting, to say the least. We have ads are always, ads are funky, and got some red question marks in places, and I don't know what the story is with that. We're going to hopefully have that fixed. So it's 3rd and they call it 27. It's further than that. I'd say 27, just a fair guess. 3rd and a long ways. Well, what do the Tornadoes have here? Clock's moving. This could very well be the last snap of the ball game. .30 seconds now, and the back judge has his hand up. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Pingree, and that will probably be your ball game. As Coach Strang is walking over to midfield for Irene-Wakonda to line up the handshake line. And that'll be your game. Your final score, 32-6. The Centerville Tornadoes advance on past 500 to 3-2 on the season. Well, we did a little bit of our post game. We're going to continue it now. But let's look at the schedule moving forward for Centerville. As they defeated Irene-Wakonda today, they take on Freeman Marion Freeman Academy next week at home. We'll have that game for you here. I'm not sure who it'll be. Hopefully Morgan comes with. But next week, a huge game against a pretty darn good team in Freeman Marion Freeman Academy. After that, we look forward to Gayville-Vollen at Gayville-Vollen, and then our final home game is to be determined. For Irene-Wakonda, looking forward, we have Irene-Wakonda looking forward. They drop to 1-5 on the season. They take their bye week and then take on Freeman Marion Freeman Academy as well, so they'll have good film there, and then their conference game at the end of the season. Well, final thoughts from myself and Morgan and Mason. Is a good game. It started off kind of even amongst the two teams and ended off in a final of 32-6. Morgan, I appreciate you being on the call with me tonight. It was a fun call. Mason, I thank you for running the camera for me, and I think all of the live ticket crew does as well. Morgan, final thoughts from this one as we leave Centerville tonight.
It was a good game, pretty long, but yeah, fun to watch.
Yeah, fun to watch for sure. That is the way we will end it here in Centerville. As I'm going to have to come end this because of our fun little wire cast. So for Mason Benzo on our camera, Morgan Benzo on production and color, I am Charlie Preen. Good night and God bless from Centerville.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.